Okay, so I'm here to talk about a dream that the Lord gave me. A dream, a vision, I don't know what to call it, but I don't really dream much, or at least if I do, I can't really ever remember them. So I'm assuming if He's giving me these dreams, which I've had, this was the third one that I've had from Him. So I'm assuming if He's giving me these, that I'm supposed to share them. Um, This one, and they always happen at the same time. It's always the little nap that I take before work. I work night turns, so I'll lay down for like not even an hour. So it's not like I'm in some deep REM sleep. It's just a short little nap. But that's when I always get these whatever dream visions you want to call it. But I I dreamt, and I thought this when I first had it. I thought this was kind of silly. This didn't mean anything. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought, yeah, I guess this did mean something. But in the dream, I dreamt that I was Charlotte York from Sex and the City. Don't ever let it be said that God doesn't have a sense of humor. And, the thing about these couple dreams that I've had is that they're about modern day things, but they're very biblical. Like I can trace them back to the Bible very easily. But anyway, I was Charlotte York from Sex and the City in this dream. And if you know anything about Charlotte in the show, is that she really, really wanted to be married, which is significant. Well, in the dream, she was already married to her husband, and they were invited to a party for newlyweds. Well, her husband was sick and couldn't go with her, so Charlotte had to go by herself. And I knew at the beginning of the dream, it was almost like a vision within the dream, that she was going to be sad to be at this party without her bridegroom. And she was going to want to leave the party early. It just wasn't going to mean anything without him there. So, anyway, she goes to the party and she's kind of looking around and she's excited. And it's weird because it's almost like it was like a bride expo for things for a bride to wear, which is weird because this was a party for newlyweds who are already married. Well, anyway, they wind up fitting her for a crown. And they were like making a big fuss of putting this crown on her, and like how should they wear it, how should they wear her hair, like they were fussing over her. And then finally they put it on her, and it was like this fairly cheesy crown. Like it wasn't like a tiara like a bride would wear on her wedding day. It was like a crown with the spikes all around the top. And when they finally got it on her, it was just like this moment. Like it almost felt like the lights dimmed, and it was like, oh wow, they were just admiring her in this crown. Well, the interpretation that I took of this dream was that this party that she goes to, it was like this. It was sort of like the supper, the supper feast of the lamb, the wedding supper of the lamb that she goes to, since it's for newlyweds, but it also represented worldly things. And that's why I knew Charlotte was going to be sad and want to leave this party early, because she didn't care about worldly things anymore. All she wanted to be is with her bridegroom, because Jesus is the bridegroom, the church is the bride. So anyway, and then the crown that they fit her with is the crown of life, which the Bible mentions a few times, that we will be presented with as followers of Jesus Christ. Um, and I after I had this dream and I was thinking about it, I decided to look up the name Charlotte. Well, the name Charlotte is not a Hebrew name, but many Jewish people, when they were traveling to America to live, named their baby Charlotte, or I think also Charles for boys, because the name means freedom, like free man, free woman. So I thought that was significant, because that's what we have in Christ, is freedom, freedom from sin, freedom from shame. And it is also something to mention that Charlotte marries a Jewish man in the show, she has to convert to Judaism because her husband is Jewish. And we all know Jesus is Jewish. So I just thought I should add that in there. But okay, praise to God, praise to Jesus Christ. God bless.